Hey guys, so today I'm just uploading a little recipe for some keto fat bombs. Fat bombs are great if you want like a sweet kind of treat in your diet that's not loaded with carbs. I find that what I do now is I just take whatever keto ingredients I have in the house. Sometimes I'll just mix them together. So this recipe that I made is just some almond butter and some nuts and seeds and coconut flour, oil, that kind of stuff. So it's relatively easy to make. One thing I should note is that it is at room temperature. It's going to be very melty. So what I do is I just keep them in containers in the freezer, and then I just take them out when I want to eat them. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I made these almond butter fat bombs, then just keep watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to melt down some coconut oil. This is a half a cup of coconut oil, and the coconut oil that I use is this one from Costco. It's a really good value. It's the organic virgin coconut oil. So I'm just going to pop that in the microwave for about probably 30-45 seconds. Alright, so now that that's melted, it took about 45 seconds. I have a small microwave. I'm going to mix that in with 1 cup of almond butter, and the almond butter that I'm using is just this one from Costco. It's called Nuts for Nature Smooth 100% almond butter, and it has 2 net carbs per tablespoon. So that's what I use there. We're just going to mix these in together. I know sometimes with the almond butter, if it's been refrigerated, it can be really hard to mix, but this was a brand new container, so it was a little bit more melty and hadn't been in the fridge yet, so it's mixing quite good. I'm going to go in with 2 tablespoons of Swerve Sweetener. This is the icing sugar version, so it's not quite as granular. Tablespoons of that. Mix it in. You can use the granular too. Doesn't really make a difference. I don't mind if it's a little bit grainy. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to take is I'm going to take some cocoa powder, and I'm just going to take 1 tablespoon of that. Add a little bit of chocolate flavor to it. You're just going to want to keep on stirring until there's no more little chunks. This is probably thin enough that you could take a hand mixer. I'm going to take some coconut flour. This one here. I buy this from Costco. They don't have it all the time. Maybe 1. Do I want 1? Yeah, I'll just do 1 tablespoon of that. Mix it in. I think I'm actually going to add 1 extra tablespoon of coconut flour, just to kind of thicken it up just a little bit. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to add is a couple of drops of liquid stevia. Did about 5 drops. And that's optional, you don't have to add that. Alright, so now I'm going to add, I think I did 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. 2 tablespoons of Hemp Hearts, And then the last thing I'm gonna add is 60 grams of chopped walnuts. I'm gonna mix that up. Alright, so the next thing that I did, I don't have any fat bomb molds, so what I did was I just took this cookie pan, or cake pan, sorry, and I lined it with some parchment paper. And then I'm just going to put this mixture into there. And then I am just going to place this into the freezer to help kind of solidify that coconut oil. Alright, so now that it has solidified, I'm just cutting it up into some squares. I left it in the freezer for about an hour, so I'm just chopping these up to make 16 servings. They're not going to be exactly even because obviously I used a round pan, but either way, there's that. And all I do is I just store them in containers and put them back in the freezer, and they're ready to go whenever you need a fat bomb. Alright, so I just wanted to go over the nutritional info of these fat bombs here at the end. One thing I wanted to note is that I did end up making 20 servings. I think when I was making them I was going to go for 16, but I ended up increasing it to 20 servings. Like I said, it would be a lot better if I had like silicone molds or something to make everything equal, but unfortunately I did not have that, and I used a round pan, so the servings are not quite equal, but that's okay with me. Anyways, so I put everything in the Carb Manager app, and this is what the nutritional value is. So one fat bomb is going to have 1 net carb, 15 grams of fat, 4 grams of protein, and it's going to be 156 calories. And yeah, so that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.